I hate to tell you guys, but every woman that you see and know walking planet Earth can be gotten to by some man. I know some of y'all don't want to hear that, but it's true. One of the biggest myths ever told was you guys being delusional and saying this myth. The myth goes as, my girl will never do that. My girl is different from the other girls. Biggest myth ever told. And in today's video, I got some evidence that's confirming what we've all, as men, been suspicious of when it comes to long-term relationships. So before we get too far into the video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can support the channel are in the description below. Let me adjust this really fast. So I was scrolling through Instagram today and I came across this video of Slim Thug and this random guy who sounds like he's from New York. He got that real strong New York accent. So in the caption it says, these guys don't trust women because they've slept with a lot of married women. So I scroll over, I click it, listen to Slim Thug talk. He's a well-known rapper. And he's talking about, and he's breaking down the stories of how women have had situations where they were at his shows and then post-show, he banged one of the wives, one of you guys' girlfriends. Now, this is not shocking coming from a successful rapper. We kind of expect these things. But the thing that caught my eye when it came to Slim Thug that really was disappointing more than anything, or just as disappointing as the cheating itself, was he said a lot of these women don't use rubbers. Now, if you know where he's located in Houston. Now, Houston has skyrocketing STIs and STDs as we speak, apart with some other cities along the United States of America. So not only are these women cheating, but they're cheating with raw sex, which is absolutely disgusting. So she's coming home to you with his sperm inside of her. Just think about that for a second. Now, of course, she's trying to get pregnant and finesse him out of some money, which doesn't always work. But nonetheless, it's still disgusting. This is why, if you guys are still putting women up on this pedestal, you better change your mindset, because they're not angels. They're not these creatures that just fly away and pixie dust and fairy dust. They're very capable of doing these things. And they'll jar your idea, your fantasy of who you thought they were or who you wanted them to be, which was really never really in reality. So I scroll over to the next guy, and this is all on the same post, on Instagram where you scroll over. So I'm listening to the guy from New York, and he's talking about, guys aren't being insecure if they're scared of relationships. They just know a lot of married women have cheated. And I've heard plenty of stories as well. Now, the interesting thing that he brought up that I want to share with you guys is he said there's been numerous stories where there was a breadwinner in the house meaning that the guy made a lot of money and he was out on the job or he was out doing something, and the housewife, while he was out, the housewife would be cheating on him. Because a lot of you guys think that you want a housewife and you just want this woman just to sit around. You know, back in the day, the milkman, the mailman, daddy's maybe, mama's baby. So back in the day, 1950s, how women used to cheat, that's what they used to cheat with. The pool guy, the mailman, the milkman to come around and pass the milk around, the lawn care guy. This is how they would get their needs met if you weren't around back in the 1950s and before. It's a cold world, guys. I don't want you guys hopping into relationships thinking that none of this shit can happen to you, because it most certainly can. It most certainly can. And so, with this sexually liberated society, with feminism, and you hear all these consistent stories with women coming out saying that they like being promiscuous and that they're sleeping with 3 guys a day, and you hear all these different stories from different women. I mean, it just further pushes you down the side of not trusting women altogether. The more and more we hear these stories, not only from celebrities, but from regular people. Because some of you guys are gonna be like, hey, well, you know, these are just celebrity guys. They don't do this stuff to, you know, average Joes. All right, you keep thinking that BS. You keep thinking that. And also too, this is a point I want to bring up too. It puts you guys in a dangerous position, whether you're the guy that's doing the cheat, where the woman's cheating on, or whether you're the guy that's she's cheating with. Meaning that if you're the guy that she's cheating with, well, the guy, the husband, the boyfriend, he's gonna find out eventually, and he's gonna lash out in anger, and you never know. He might walk away, or he might delete you. He might try to come and hurt you and harm you. Now, if you know the recent rapper that died, Trouble, this is the situation that he died from. He was smashing somebody's wife or girlfriend, I forget, it was one of the two. And the guy came back with his retribution, with his revenge, and got Trouble up out of here. Now, Trouble is in the dirt, and now he is in a cell box, and the woman is still running around here. When are you guys gonna wake up and stop risking your lives over women that are disloyal, that are promiscuous, that sleep with who they want to sleep with? I recently found out, and this was back in the day, about 10, 15 years ago. This was back when Drake and Chris Brown were going at it. They're cool now. But they had a whole bar fight with bottles and everything destroyed all over Rihanna. Shattered bar, shattered glasses. Like, bro, dudes have started wars over a disloyal woman. Gotten hundreds, if not thousands of men killed because he wanted to get back at a specific woman that cheated on him. And he wanted to get the man that she cheated with. I mean, this is Game of Thrones with Robert Baratheon and I forget the Targaryen, but they cheated. But that's the reason why he started that big war in the Game of Thrones series. Troy, Achilles, all that stuff started from a woman being disloyal. Guys, let these women go. If they're disloyal, let their ass go. That means you can go out and start another family with another woman, or you can go around and be single and be successful and sleep with who you want to sleep with no strings attached. It is what it is. That strategy for women doesn't work long term. Why? Because as they get older, their value decreases. As we get older, our value increases. So that's my video. You guys, on the way out, like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.